Yo, dudes, what's going on? Happy day. I hope this message finds you well. You've got Food Tribe founder Terrence here. I am here to deliver our 2021 efficiency kickoff welcome newsletter, email, blog, all that good stuff. I hope this message finds you well. It's been quite some time since we've had an opportunity to chat. But if you are seeing my bright, shining face, hopefully it's putting a little bit of joy on yours because the fact that you are watching this message, that you're receiving, the message that the Food Tribe team is looking to share with you today is encouraging to me, and I am grateful for it. That being said, this is Food Tribe's year 6, guys. And as an organization, we've been through some ups and downs. Founded as a blog in 2015, I was just a guy blogging about my experiences eating out in Los Angeles. And we've certainly done several things since then, since launching as a blog in 2015. Food Tribe went through an incubator program. We had a crowdfunding campaign. We launched a marketing agency. We have done so many really cool things. We've got like our Facebook communities, and as such, like number one, we couldn't be here without you, right? And so I don't think that anything was more relevant or made us more aware of how much we needed you, our audience, than last year. And so, as many of you guys are aware, 2020 was a difficult year for most of America, but particularly for the restaurant industry, for the food industry, for food enthusiasts. In addition to not being able to go out and eat our favorite meals, shop at our favorite grocery stores, or pick our favorite produce at a local farmers market. Most of us were fortunate enough that we had a place to call home. But that being said, we've been inside of our houses for a long time, right? And so thank goodness we've got this vaccine, or several vaccines available in the market, which are promising. But needless to say, the devastating effects of COVID-19, of the pandemic, some of the civil and social unrest that we saw last year, a crazy presidential election. Food Tribe wasn't the only organization that was impacted by this crazy year, right? And we know that you guys all were being locked in at home. But more importantly, or maybe not more importantly, but when we dive back into Food Tribe's mission of connecting good people to good food and to ending hunger, one thing that we would just be remiss to not acknowledge is the fact that the less fortunate of us were severely impacted by COVID-19, right? Whether they were the homeless populations, the at-risk populations, those individuals who didn't know where they're going to get their next meal from, and nothing was more representative of that broken food system, that was so impacted by COVID-19 than was the city of Los Angeles. And so, just as a result of how things went last year, we launched a community initiative known as Restaurant Bailout, where over the course of 6 weeks, we challenged the community of Los Angeles to help Food Tribe figure out ways to bail out the restaurant industry, because it just didn't seem like the federal government or any other governmental body for that reason, or excuse me, for that purpose, was interested in helping out. And so over that course of 6 weeks, 26 change makers throughout the world, this actually, it's what started in Los Angeles, grew to become a global phenomenon focused on helping bail out America's $1 trillion restaurant industry. And as a result of that experience, we were lucky enough to get connected with a member of the Berea Pasta team, through some of the advocacy that we were doing with the National Restaurant Association and with the California Restaurant Association. And as a result of that connection, we took a bit of seed funding from our friends over at Berea and turned that and that conversation, that relationship, based off of the challenge that they put upon Food Tribe shoulders, which was to dive more into into COVID-19, into the restaurant industry, into eating and dining, in order to figure out, hey, was there a way for us to, come out on the other side as a people, as a group? And, as such, guys, we sprung into action. And so, leveraging our keyword of efficiency, the Food Tribe team did the really difficult work of becoming an efficient organization internally, by continuing that relationship with those change makers, by bringing on some additional teammates, by forming a board, and by creating a plan for what we wanted to achieve over the course of 2021, which was our restaurant bailout initiative. So more on that to come. I'm super excited to let you guys all know about the super fun and exciting events that Food Tribe is focused on for the year. But the biggest thing that I want you to walk away with is that whatever your role in the food system, whether you're a consumer, whether you're a restaurant business, whether you're a food brand, whether you're a producer, a government body, or a nonprofit that passes out food, this year is all about you, right? Food Tribe truly believes that if we can activate the local restaurants that are super important to our communities in order to get them healthy again, well, as a result of that, well, we're going to be able to help a whole lot of people. We're going to feed a whole lot of people. And we're going to keep our favorite businesses open and happy and healthy, right? And so, again, just kind of taking our cues from the United Nations and their sustainable development goals, as well as the donut economy. Food Tribe is looking to, double down on what we believe our skill set is, which is storytelling, content, blogs, videos, local events, and combine that with, some of the other areas that our team is really good at in the form of technology, design thinking, digital product development, fun stuff like blockchain, AI, machine learning. We've got some great partnerships to announce coming up, some fun work that we're doing with the IBM team, with some great local nonprofits in the Los Angeles area. And again, this is all en route to creating an efficient food system right here in Los Angeles, but then, to take that model and blast that out to the rest of the world. So I'm super excited that you guys are, hopefully going to be joining us along this journey. We've got a ton of really fun and exciting things for you to take part in. The first of which is going to be, as part of our our restaurant bailout initiative, is going to be our Food and Science Symposium, taking place on February 27th and 28th. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, feel free to, just keep reading this email. There's a link in there for you. I'm gonna want you to click on that link, RSVP for our Food and Science Symposium, so you can learn a little bit more about Food Tribe's plan to efficiently bail out the restaurant industry. That's all that I've got for you guys today. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. I can't wait to share some of the fun and exciting things that we've got coming for you. Peace and love. Later.